Yeah, absolutely. I think the guys have really stood up over the last little while, performed well. The combinations that we've rolled out have worked pretty well as well. And I guess the structure of the tournament, where we were able to get a bit of a break and get some downtime, has allowed us to freshen up some of the guys as well. So these guys get first opportunity. It's hard on the guys not playing, but they're completely committed to the group as well. And at some point in this tournament, the guys who haven't yet had the opportunity to make an impact will be a game. But this game, we think this team going. No, I was a bit nervous about that walk up the stairs though. It was far too far to come for a media conference, but no real nerves. I think it's exciting. The guys are in really good space. We've been playing some good cricket of late. Living the dream really, getting an opportunity to play for your country in a World Cup at home, and tomorrow's going to be a great event. 48,000 people playing against Australia. Doesn't really get much better than that, so the guys are excited. I'm sure there'll be some nerves for some of the guys leading into tomorrow's game, but we'll just go out there and try and display our skills and see how we get on. I've said it all the way along, favourites, underdogs, it's irrelevant once the game gets underway, so we're very respectful of how good this opposition that we're coming up against tomorrow. Australian teams perform well for a number of years and have been exceptional in World Cups as well. So under Darren Lehman, I think they've become a very strong team with a lot of match winners throughout. So that's what we're up against tomorrow. But our focus is very much on how we try and execute the game that has served us so well over the last little while. And if we do that, we'll be hard to beat. Doesn't mean we're going to win it, but we will be hard to beat if we perform to the standards that we know how. Oh, both teams, I'm sure, are desperate to win tomorrow. I think. Midway through a tournament to get a significant victory over a very strong side is huge confidence booster for the group. If you lose, as long as you go out and play the game the way that you want to do it, it's not life or death as such. It's just a game of cricket which we're going to try and give everything we possibly can to try and perform in it. It's still got a long way to go. Still a lot of pressure games coming up in the next little while. And tomorrow's one of those, but I guess it's nothing more than that. How strong a leader he is and the way that he carried himself and the way that he spoke on behalf of the team. I think that earned adulation and respect from not just Australian people but also people around the world, and we were certainly in awe of how he was able to how he was able to handle himself during that time. I think he's very much the leader of that team. We're very respectful of that, and I think they are strengthened for him, for his inclusion back in the side. Yeah, we've got that belief anyway. We know we're going to need some luck along the way. Just the nature of, I guess, how the tournament's structured with the quarter, semi and the final. There is match winners throughout every team we come up against. Australia is no different. The points that are on offer tomorrow are no different to the points that have been on offer against Scotland and Sri Lanka as well. So it is a big game. It's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be a really enjoyable game to be part of, and one that I'm sure guys will remember for a long time. But the points are still the same. We'll go out there and try and do a job. No, I don't think so. I think the style of cricket we're trying to play to be successful against the very best teams. I think if you look at the Australian team, look at our team, we probably play a similar brand of cricket. Probably both teams go about it slightly differently, but we play a very similar brand, and so we've seen that you can have success playing that way, and Australia have had a lot of success over a long period of time playing that aggressive, I guess, confident style of cricket, and that's what we're trying to play. We're trying to be as positive as what we can in every situation that we come up against, and trying to, I guess, continue to have the public, idea ourselves to the public with the manner in which we play it. Because it's Australia, it doesn't change anything. We still think that that's our best way of being able to get a result, so I don't think we should try and change, especially at the last moment, the style which is served well over a long period of time. Yeah, it is unique. It's certainly got its quirks, this ground. As do a lot of grounds in New Zealand. I guess that's the beauty of playing here as well, that it serves up different strategies and different tactics, and that puts different demands on players with both bat, ball, and also as a captain. It doesn't mean that you're going to, every time you get the ball down the ground, you're going to get 4 or 6. There's still the opportunity to be able to, I guess, work guys out from a bowling point of view, in those areas that you can try and target from a batting point of view. It makes for an interesting, I guess, an interesting game, and it'll be interesting to see how both teams, I guess, try and utilise that short boundary with the bat and try and stay away from it with the ball. But I guess we need to apply short until we get underway. So tomorrow it'll be a nice quirk to see different
Thanks.